Tell me something now. Tell me nothing now. Want your update.
It was nice to meet you. I'll tweet you later. Twitter has taken social networking to a whole new level. It isn't even about friends and being social, it's about followers and who you are following. If you thought Facebook was an avenue to stalk people, Twitter is just screaming for you to come check it out and follow people, and maybe even stalk them. Recently, a trending topic was #BeforeTwitter. One tweet I saw was, before Twitter I had friends, now I have followers. What does that exactly mean for our virtual community that we are in, and how does that play out in the real world?
Tell me something now. Tell me nothing now. Want your update.
You might ask yourself, how can I stalk someone on Twitter? While you can't stalk people and look at every picture they've been tagged in like on Facebook, you can look at their twit pics, which is equivalent to mobile uploads on Facebook. Or, you might not be able to tell what people's interests are exactly on Twitter, but you can see who they follow to figure that out. If they follow ESPN, they're probably into sports. If they follow Britney Spears, maybe they like her music. You can also try to figure out what their interests are based on their tweets. Someone told me that they only have Twitter to be in the loop. They don't use it to tweet. They just use it to follow sports and news sources and popular figures so they can get up-to-date news. Many people are like this on Twitter. The fact that some people avoid the communication aspect of Twitter makes me wonder, is this practice for a more stalking behavior rather than an engaging behavior with a virtual community? Is it okay to just be in the loop without actively contributing to this loop? Are these habits okay in our society?
Tell me something now. Tell me nothing now. Want your update.
You can also use Twitter to find out what your favorite celebrity is doing. Twitter gives you the opportunity to find out their every move, rather than reading a weekly celebrity magazine. It also lets you feel like you're communicating with them, but we might also title that as stalking them. You can tweet celebrities like you're talking to them, so that it might feel like you have a real connection with them. Most people try to tweet celebrities with the hope that they will see it. However, I have something to tell you. Celebrities will not read every tweet. They don't have the time nor the patience to. They also aren't looking at you in return or stalking you in return. However, if you are extremely lucky, a celebrity might respond to you. My friend Becca has tweeted with Perez Hilton, the first winner of America's Next Top Model, and the rapper Wiz Khalifa, just to name a few. She has also sent out more than 48,000 tweets in her Twitter career. And don't get your hopes up for Justin Bieber to retweet you or give you a shout out. He just recently hit 8 million followers. That's a lot of fans, or we might call them stalkers. He's also the second most followed person on Twitter, but luckily has a history of interacting with his fans there. But I would imagine he interacts with maybe less than 1%, because if he even interacted with 1%, that would be 80,000 fans. But once in a while, he does retweet his fans, but for the most part, he's sharing updates about his tour and promoting himself. You can also use Twitter to celebrity stalk someone. I'll give you a personal example. When I was on alternative spring break, I flew into and out of New Orleans. I was also keeping up to date on Twitter on my phone. I had noticed that Andy Cohen from Bravo TV was in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. On Sunday when I was flying back, he was flying back to New York, and he tweeted how he was on his way to the airport. Well, I was in line for the bathroom, and the line was out the door, and I looked to my right, and all of a sudden I saw Andy Cohen. So I tweeted him asking if he was in Terminal D. And the terminal was very small. There were only 6 gates, so I looked to see which one, if any, were flying to New York. And I found one, and I found him there and took a picture. If anyone wants to tell me that my actions were not of the stalking nature, please explain how I did not just stalk a TV personality. He never responded to any of my tweets either, when I asked him if I just saw him, or later when I thanked him for taking a picture with me. I stalked him through Twitter, but I did not communicate with him through Twitter.
Tell me something now. Tell me nothing now. Want your update.
One interesting idea is that strangers often follow people they do not know whatsoever. I wonder if Twitter is asking us to engage in more inappropriate behavior than one might deem appropriate in the real world. No one tells anyone in the real world to follow me. We don't ask for stalkers. Stalkers are given restraining orders, arrested, sent to jail. Twitter seems to be condoning stalking for its users. And I will leave you with this last tweet I saw from Lord Voldemort in the trend of before Twitter. Before Twitter, stalking was illegal, not encouraged. On a side note, the lyrics to the jingle you have heard are, follow you, follow me, tweet, tweet, tell me something now. Follow me, follow you, retweet, tell me nothing now. What are you thinking? Just tweet, tweet, I want your update, follow you, follow me, follow me. Drake and Jimmy Kimmel.